All right, we've got Mike Petersen here. If you have a question for him, go ahead and raise your hand. I'll call on you. And Spencer Nussbaum, we'll start with you. Go ahead.
Hey, Coach. How you doing today?
I'm good, Spencer. How are you?
Same as always, doing well. Against Chicago, it seemed like you were really able to kind of dictate the tempo, not just on the offensive end of the floor, but the defensive end as well. How do you keep that rolling against a team like Dallas, which plays pretty differently stylistically speaking?
Yeah, I mean, they want to go fast too, so that's not, I don't think that we'll have a problem getting the game sped up necessarily. The key is to speed it up the way we want to, right? So that we need to get the game played at our pace, which is when we're really disruptive on defense, we convert on offense. And on the offensive end, if we can go fast and get a layup, we want to. But the thing we did really well in both the games on the road is when we had to go to our half-court stuff, boy, we executed so good and we shot the ball well.
Hey, Coach. Hope you're well.
I am. Hope you are.
I am. Thank you. I was just wondering if you could maybe touch on what was the decision behind waiving Lonnie Brown, if you could talk about that.
She has to be waived, so we waived her. It is really simple.
All right.
Sorry. I'm sorry I don't have a longer explanation than that.
Spencer Nussbaum, go ahead.
I guess in reference to today's game, do you have is it the same lineup as last game, and do you have an update on Strick?
Same lineup, and Strick looks pretty good warming up. Yeah, I mean, Strick's just going to be, game by game, how she's feeling. We're going to take 2 days off after we get back from New York. And I think that'll really help her. But she looked good warming up, so I think she's available. And then it's just a matter of what are the rotations and what does the game dictate.
Spencer, go ahead.
Yeah, you said in the last game that you had specific rotations that you wanted Ari to get in the game for. Is that also the case today? And if so, what do those rotations look like?
Yes. And if I told you, I'd have to kill you. So, it's kind of like a government secret a little bit, but yeah, there's a plan and it's lineup driven, it's matchup driven. So, and we normally do. I mean, I had an idea of what that looked like against Indy, and then the situations just didn't develop. So, but yes, absolutely, we do have a plan. And we try to have an idea on what the rotations will look like for most of the game. And you feel that out as the season goes along. But sometimes the game changes and it just dictates what you do.
Spencer, go ahead.
Hey, Spencer, I really wasn't going to kill you.
Yeah, I figured so. You've been playing Crystal more, I think, at the 4, which maybe is kind of outside of where the general person might figure her position is at. What's the, game plan behind that? And are we going to see more of that today?
You could, yeah. Again, depends on matchups, depends on lineups. Crystal has tremendous position flexibility, right? I mean, she's long enough and tall enough and plays hard enough that we can play her at the 4. She's skilled enough to play her at the 3. She can guard almost all 5 spots. Against the teams that have a very big post, she can't guard the 5, but she's super switchable and she can trap. So as the season goes along, we will try to use her in more and more different ways as she just gets more comfortable playing different spots.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.